The eighth and final season, we've done 101 episodes. How do you end such an incredible journey, one that's been my life?
The end of an era is quickly approaching as Outlander prepares to bid farewell after nearly a decade on air. Fans of the epic Stars series have waited anxiously for answers about how the beloved love story of Jamie Fraser and Claire Randall Fraser will conclude. Now, Sam Heughan, who has played the iconic Scottish Highlander Jamie Fraser since 2014, has broken his silence, and what he revealed has left fans stunned, intrigued, and even a little fearful. Heughan, known for teasing details without ever fully spoiling surprises, recently dropped a bombshell about the finale of Outlander. During a candid discussion, he addressed whether fans will be satisfied with the ending, while also hinting at a shocking twist in Jaime and Claire's love story. For a series built on passion, time travel, and enduring devotion, any suggestion of a twist is enough to send the fandom into a frenzy. Heughan's bombshell. It won't be what people expect. Heughan revealed that the finale of Outlander will not follow a straightforward path. According to the actor, fans should prepare for both joy and heartbreak. It won't be what people expect, he hinted. Outlander has always been about love and survival, but this ending is going to challenge the way we think about Jamie and Claire's relationship. Their love story is eternal, yes, but how it plays out in the finale might surprise people. These cryptic comments immediately set off waves of speculation online. Could Jamie and Claire's love end in tragedy? Will one of them die, leaving the other to carry the memory alone? Or could the twist be that despite everything, their love transcends time itself in ways fans never anticipated? Heughan's carefully chosen words have sparked countless theories, especially since Diana Gabaldon, author of the Outlander novels, has not yet finished the 10th and final book in the series. The show's ending could therefore take liberties with the timeline, presenting viewers with a resolution that differs from the novels, or one that sets up Gabaldon's final installment. Catriona Balfe's voice in the conversation. Heughan wasn't alone in speaking about the finale. Catriona Balfe, who has embodied Claire for all 8 seasons, also weighed in during a recent interview. She echoed Sam's sentiment, suggesting that the ending will feel authentic but unexpected. Jamie and Claire have always been about defying the odds. They've survived war, separation, loss, and the impossible circumstances of time itself. What I can say is that their ending reflects that resilience, but it's not going to be neat and tidy. It's going to be real. Her comments only deepened the mystery. For years, fans have celebrated Jamie and Claire as one of television's most enduring couples, a pair whose love has survived centuries of chaos. The very idea that their story may not conclude with happily ever after has sent shivers down the fandom's spine. A legacy of love and pain. To understand why these revelations feel so explosive, one must look back at Jamie and Claire's journey. From their first meeting in the Scottish Highlands of the 18th century to their rekindling after decades apart, their story has been marked by extraordinary highs and devastating lows. Claire, a World War II nurse who accidentally traveled back to 1743, found herself in a world where survival required resilience and adaptability. Meeting Jamie Fraser changed everything. Their whirlwind marriage, initially for her protection, transformed into one of television's most powerful love stories. But love for Jamie and Claire was never simple. They endured torture, betrayals, kidnappings, miscarriages, and war. Time itself separated them, forcing Claire to raise their daughter in the 20th century, while Jamie lived through decades of hardship in the past. Their reunion in season 3 became one of the most iconic television moments of the last decade, proving that love could survive even 20 years apart. Given this history, the notion of a twist finale has made fans nervous. After everything Jamie and Claire have endured, could the series truly end with heartbreak? Fan reactions, from shock to hope. The fandom wasted no time in reacting to Sam Heughan's revelations. Within hours of his interview, Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook groups lit up with theories. Some fans expressed deep concern. "If Jaime dies at the end, I swear I'll never forgive them. We've suffered enough," wrote one user. Another added, "We deserve a happy ending after everything. A twist better not mean tragedy." Others, however, saw the news as an opportunity for the show to surprise viewers in a positive way. Maybe the twist is that Claire stays in the past permanently with Jaime. No more separations, no more time travel drama, just peace, speculated one fan. Another suggested that the twist could be that their love literally transcends time. Maybe their story doesn't end at all. Gabaldon's loyal readers chimed in as well, noting that while the books often feature devastating turns, they also highlight the resilience of love. This balance, they argued, might be what Heughan was hinting at. Behind-the-scenes tensions and decisions. Part of what fuels speculation is the knowledge that the television series sometimes diverges from the books. While the show has remained largely faithful to Gabaldon's source material, it has also introduced original storylines and altered key moments. This flexibility means the finale could veer into uncharted territory, offering a conclusion that surprises even the most dedicated book readers. Reports suggest that both Heughan and Balfe had significant input in shaping their characters' final arcs. Showrunners Matthew R.B. and Mar Davis have long emphasized collaboration, often consulting the actors to ensure authenticity in Jaime and Claire's journey. This raises the possibility that Heughan's bombshell comments reflect not just the writer's vision, but his own influence on Jaime's ultimate fate. The weight of saying goodbye. Another factor adding to the intensity of Heughan's remarks is the emotional weight of ending such a long-running series. For over 10 years, Outlander has been a cornerstone of Starz' lineup, with Heughan and Balfe becoming household names. Heughan himself admitted that filming the final episodes was emotionally draining. "It's not just saying goodbye to Jaime," he said. "It's saying goodbye to the people, the crew, the fans, and to a huge part of my life. It's been a decade. That's a lifetime in this business." Balfe echoed his emotions, admitting that she cried on the last day of filming. "Claire has been with me through so many milestones in my own life. Letting her go is one of the hardest things I've ever done as an actor." The twist. What could it be? Speculation about the twist centers on several possibilities. A tragic death. The most feared outcome is that Jaime or Claire die in the finale, ending their love story in heartbreak. A time travel resolution. Some fans believe that Claire may return permanently to the 20th century, leaving Jaime behind but ensuring his survival. A full circle ending. Others think the finale could mirror the beginning, with their daughter Brianna playing a key role in tying the past and future together. Love beyond time. The most hopeful theory is that the show will embrace its supernatural roots, proving that Jaime and Claire's love literally defies time, existing in every era. Each of these possibilities would qualify as a twist, leaving fans to wonder which one Heughan was hinting at. Despite the uncertainty, one thing remains clear. Fans are preparing for an emotional roller coaster. Across fan forums, many have already begun organizing watch parties and tribute events for the finale. Some are creating artwork, writing fan fiction, or sharing video montages to celebrate Jaime and Claire's journey before the final curtain falls. The sense of community within the Outlander fandom has always been strong, but with Heughan's revelations, the bond seems even tighter. Fans are determined to cherish every remaining moment, knowing that their beloved series is nearing its end. Whatever the twist may be, one truth is undeniable. Jaime and Claire have cemented themselves as one of television's greatest love stories. Their passion, resilience, and devotion have inspired millions worldwide. Heughan himself reflected on this legacy. What makes Jaime and Claire so special is that they're imperfect. They fight, they break, they heal, but they always choose each other. That's what makes their love so powerful. No matter what the ending is, that's the heart of their story. Balfe added, "Outlander has shown us that love can withstand anything, time, distance, even death. That's the message I hope fans take with them." As the release date for the Outlander finale draws closer, anticipation continues to skyrocket. Fans know they are in for shocks, heartbreaks, and possibly even joy. But one thing is certain. Sam Heughan's bombshell has ensured that no one will be watching casually. With Jaime and Claire's fate hanging in the balance, the final chapter of Outlander promises to be as unforgettable as the journey that came before it. Whether the twist shatters hearts or leaves fans in awe, it will forever change how audiences remember one of the most iconic romances in television history. Sam Heughan, the Scottish actor known worldwide for embodying Jamie Fraser on the hit series Outlander, is raising a glass in celebration of his latest venture, and he's doing it with more than a touch of creativity. At 45, Heughan has established himself as not only a versatile actor, but also a best-selling author and spirits entrepreneur, and now he has unveiled his latest passion project, a book entitled The Cocktail Diaries. Blending recipes, stories, and his love for fine drink culture, the book adds yet another chapter to Heughan's already remarkable career. Over the weekend, Heughan appeared at the prestigious Edinburgh International Book Festival, an event he described as a homecoming of sorts. Scotland, after all, is not just his birthplace, but also the spiritual home of Outlander, the series that brought him international acclaim. His book launch proved to be one of the festival's standout events, the very first to sell out from the entire program. Fans queued eagerly, some traveling from across Europe and the United States, to hear the man who has become synonymous with Highland romance talk about his latest work. While at the festival, and in a subsequent interview with Access Hollywood, Heughan revealed what makes The Cocktail Diaries so personal. Far from being a straightforward recipe collection, the book is described as a journey through cocktails and culture. It includes his own favorite serves, anecdotes from his decade-long career as a whiskey producer through his Sassenach Spirits brand, and even highlights of bars that have inspired him along the way. For Heughan, cocktails are more than drinks. They are storytelling medium, much like acting. It's about memories, experiences, and the people you share them with, he explained. One of the more entertaining moments of the Access Hollywood conversation came when Heughan was asked to imagine his Outlander co-stars as cocktails, a playful exercise that showcased both his humor and his deep understanding of his fellow actors' personalities. For Katrina Belfay, who has played Claire Fraser opposite him for more than 10 years, Heughan selected something bold and layered, a mezcal spicy margarita. Katrina, she's a spicy margarita fan, he said with a grin. It's pretty simple. I wouldn't say basic, but it's a damn good cocktail. But I'm going to give her a mezcal spicy mess margarita. Let's mix it up a little bit. His choice reflected the fiery yet dependable qualities that Belfay brings to both her character and to their on-screen partnership. Reliable, familiar, but with just enough kick to keep things exciting. For Sophie Skelton, who portrays Brianna Fraser Mackenzie, Heughan selected a champagne-based serve called the Batsome cocktail. Sophie loves champagne, so I would give her the Batsome cocktail. It's basically a champagne cocktail, really simple. I first had it in Las Vegas when I was playing Batman in the live show. His anecdote revealed both a personal connection and a sense of celebration. Champagne being a drink associated with sparkle and youth, fitting for Skelton's vibrant portrayal of Brianna. As for Richard Ranking, who plays Roger Mackenzie, Heughan gave him a twist on a classic, the Negroni Spalliato. Richard loves a Negroni, so let's give him the Spalliato, Heughan said, referencing the now famous cocktail variation made with Prosecco. It was a mistake, that they put sparkling wine Prosecco in it, but it's a great cocktail. So yeah, those are their signature serves. In true Rankin fashion, the choice was understated, slightly ironic, and deeply stylish. What could have been a throwaway question instead provided fans with a glimpse into the camaraderie and affectionate teasing that defines the Outlander cast, a group that has grown close through a decade of shared storytelling. Heughan's reflections did not stop with cocktails. He also spoke candidly about his on-screen partnership with Belfay, which remains one of television's most enduring love stories. Jaime and Claire Fraser have journeyed through centuries, wars, and heartbreak, and Heughan admitted that part of the relationship's beauty lies in its growth. My favorite part of the relationship is that it's grown. It's developed. We've seen them go from being very impulsive, very hot-headed, and clashing a lot, but also they've always been there for each other. And I think by the end of this final season, you see two people that know what they've got to lose, that they've been through so much together. They're pretty codependent by now because they know that it's not worth living without the other partner. So, yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful relationship and one I guess we should all aspire to or would like to aspire to. With those words, Heughan reminded fans why the Frasier romance continues to resonate across generations of viewers. In many ways, his comments tied neatly into the themes of the Cocktail Diaries. Just as cocktails are blends of flavors that grow richer over time, Jamie and Claire's relationship has matured into something layered, nuanced, and irreplaceable. For Heughan, the Cocktail Diaries was not written to capitalize on his fame, but rather to share something deeply personal. Over the years, fans have seen him branch out into entrepreneurship, most notably with his award-winning Sassenach Spirits brand, which has won multiple gold medals at international competitions. That experience gave him both the palate and the knowledge to delve into mixology. But the book is more than a showcase of recipes. It's filled with memories of places where cocktails played a role in his life, from Las Vegas, where he once performed in Batman Live, to intimate gatherings with castmates after long filming days in the Scottish Highlands. There are features on bars that influenced him, stories of mistakes and triumphs, and reflections on how a simple drink can capture the mood of a moment. The project, he said, was a way of combining storytelling with hospitality. In a sense, each cocktail is a narrative in a glass, a story told not through words, but through taste and experience. Heughan's fans, many of whom have followed him from screen to stage to bookstore, will recognize that instinct for storytelling as central to his appeal. The setting of the Edinburgh International Book Festival also carried symbolic weight. Scotland, with its long tradition of whiskey making and literary culture, provided the perfect stage for Heughan's latest project. His event's sellout status reflected not only the popularity of Outlander, but also the devotion of fans who have embraced his ventures outside acting. Attendees described the atmosphere as electric, with Heughan effortlessly blending humor, humility, and insight. One fan who had traveled from Canada said, "I've read Clanlands, I've watched every season of Outlander, and I even have a bottle of Sassenach whiskey at home. Sam feels like he's inviting us into his life, and this book is another extension of that." The appearance also highlighted Heughan's ability to straddle multiple worlds: actor, author, entrepreneur, without losing his connection to his roots. He spoke warmly about Edinburgh, about growing up in Scotland, and about how much it meant to him to launch the book there. Though the event was centered on cocktails, there was no escaping the shadow of Jamie Fraser, the role that made Heughan a household name. With Outlander now approaching its conclusion after nearly a decade, fans are both celebrating and mourning the end of an era. Heughan acknowledged the bittersweet nature of saying goodbye to Jaime and Claire, but stressed that the story they told together remains timeless. "Jamie's someone I'd probably get along with," he joked. "He makes his own whiskey, so I think I'd get on with him quite well." Catriona and I always had a joke that Claire's a bit of a messy drunk. She does love a tipple. But I think at the heart of it, what makes Jamie and Claire special is that their relationship is aspirational. It's about commitment and partnership. It's that blend of humor, romance, and sincerity that has kept audiences invested for so long, and which continues to fuel interest in every new project Heughan takes on. With the Cocktail Diaries now out in the world, Heughan shows no signs of slowing down. In addition to promoting the book, he continues to juggle acting roles, business ventures, and philanthropic efforts. His charitable foundation, My Peak Challenge, remains active in promoting health and raising funds for worthy causes, demonstrating that his work off-screen is as meaningful as his performances on it. As for whether he plans to expand his publishing career beyond spirits and storytelling, Heughan has remained coy but open. He hinted that while acting will always be central, writing has provided him with another outlet for creativity. Books are another way to connect with people. It's like a conversation, like sharing a drink with someone. You're offering them a part of yourself. A toast to Sam Heughan. In many ways, The Cocktail Diaries is the perfect metaphor for Sam Heughan's career. Each role, each project, each collaboration is like an ingredient in a cocktail, distinctive on its own, but transformative when combined. From Jamie Fraser to Sassenach Whiskey to his literary ventures, Heughan has built a life and career that is flavorful, layered, and enduring. Fans left the Edinburgh International Book Festival not only with signed copies of his latest book, but also with the sense that they had shared in something intimate, a toast to creativity, friendship, and the art of storytelling. For Heughan, the journey is far from over, but for now he is inviting the world to raise a glass, savor the flavors, and celebrate the stories that make life extraordinary. And perhaps the next time a fan orders a mezcal margarita, a champagne cocktail, or a Negroni Spugliato, they will think not just of a drink, but of the cast of Outlander, the friendships forged over a decade, and the actor who brought their Highland tale to life.